The check-in is a live, topic-based stream where real people share real moments and the lessons that came with them. We pause, reflect, and check in with ourselves and each other. No pressure, no perfection, just presence. It's Sunday already.
Damn, we was just here yesterday. Nah. Hey y'all.
Hi, happy
Hola.
Sunday
¿Cómo
to
estás,
all of our
everyone?
viewers. Oh man, we are
Happy
here.
Sunday. Is this the
Oh,
last Sunday of the month or is it next month?
I
I feel like we're right
no,
I feel
no,
like
it's
we're
not.
in the next one. But I feel like we're already in April. Dang, time just going. But it's cool though. Hey
Uh,
everyone. Happy
hello,
Sunday.
hello,
Welcome to
happy
the
Sunday.
check-in.
All right, so before we get into our topic, which is would you date yourself? I know everybody all amped up. Toya, you know we got to talk about our week, girl, because how was your week? Because my
Oh
week.
Lord. You know what? My week was fine. I didn't do much this week but go to work this week. But I did plan on going to the movies today. I was gonna take myself to the movies, but I didn't get to do that. So I'm not annoyed, but I'll get to it. I was gonna go see Hide and Seek, y'all. If y'all didn't see part one, well, Hide and Seek two. You gotta go see part one. It's pretty interesting. So I gotta get
Is
to the movies
that
to see that.
about the magicians and stuff?
Mm-mm. This
What
is
is it about?
and you know what? I don't like demonic movies, but it's something with the devil or something like that.
It's
You know,
something
and
with the devil.
it's involving the devil, and you know that they have to marry someone into their family. But when they married the first one, they married the lady into the family, but she had to flip a card and said hide and seek. So they basically had to go and find her and try to kill her, but she ended up killing all their asses in the movie. But so it's a part two because she ended up escaping. So the other devil people is
What?
after her. It's weird. It's a weird stuff, y'all. You gotta go
And
see it.
I didn't see this movie yet. I probably did and don't remember.
Oh, you should go look it up. Hide and Seek, part one. It's pretty interesting movie. It's a lot of action in it, so it's pretty cool. But yeah, that's that. But other than that, I didn't do too much this week. And I have an issue with that. I'm really starting to have an issue with it.
Oh,
I am.
I don't
But we're
even.
gonna we're gonna we're gonna talk about that though. We're
Well,
gonna talk about
why?
that
Why are you having an issue? Like,
because I'm
why?
not I'm not happy that I'm not doing as much, and I feel like I've figured the reason out, y'all. Because just to give you a little back update or back date of my what's going on with me, I haven't had a vehicle for over a year. And I feel like that's kind of hindering me a little bit right now. And at first, I was like, you know what? I don't need no car right now. I'm good. I get to work the way I need to get to work. I get to work fine, and I'm doing stuff fine. But I'm starting to realize I'm not able to get out the way I want to because I don't have my vehicle. So now I'm about to get my vehicle, y'all, because I'm gonna work on getting my vehicle because I need that. I need to be out in these streets, and I'm getting annoyed because I want to be outside. Because I want to come on here and right, I want to come on here and tell y'all how my week went. I want to have some interesting stories for y'all. And I don't. I'm like, damn, I ain't got nothing to tell y'all. Shit blowing mine. But yeah, so P, how was your week? How was it? You muted, girl. You muted. Can't hear you.
Before I get into my week, let's say hi to everybody. Hi,
Yes.
Smack.
Hey y'all.
Hi, Big Dice. Welcome to the check-in.
Hey.
Thank you for joining us. All right.
I don't see them.
So, for my freaking fracking week. Hey,
Freaking
Howard. How are
fracking week.
you?
Hey Howard, everybody tune in, because this is gonna be an interesting show today. Make sure y'all share the show, y'all. Okay, go ahead, P.
All right. So, my week, as usual, I work all week. Um,
But then Friday, I just had this calling to just go outside.
Okay.
And I'm
See?
like, I ain't got nobody to go with me outside. So I'm just going to go. But what's
Mhm.
interesting about going outside, I was called to go to Harrisburg, Pennsylvania. And I don't know why. The universe just said go there. So I ended
So
up
you just
going.
drove there. Okay.
Yeah, I ended up going with the intention on going to some museums. And then all of a sudden, girl, I get there and the roads are blocked off and I'm looking around. I'm like, oh, and then I hear music and they having this big ass, ooh, excuse me, this big festival thing.
Okay.
And, people in green and stuff. And I'm like,
Oh, St.
St.
Patrick's Day.
Patrick Day, isn't it
Mm.
over?
Right. They still
So,
celebrate it?
right. So I parked my car and I went out to the festivities. Hey, Flying Guillotine.
Hey, Flying
And
Guillotine.
so I go out to the festivities and and I'm out there and I'm looking around and then the little parade or whatever was over and then I went on the side street with everybody else and there's multiple bars going up and down the strip, right? And
Mhm.
so I was like, should I leave or whatever? Because I know by this time the museum is over. But something said keep going down the street. So I walked down the street. I got to this little restaurant. Voice in my head said, go in. So right before I was about to go in or whatever, I'm like, okay, go in. So I went in, had one little drink, and then somebody called me. I guess they was checking in, and that is fine. So anyway, so here is when, okay, if you know me, guys, y'all know I'm like a real spiritual person. Why the spirits tell me to just pray. And I'm
Mm.
looking around. I'm like, pray in a nightclub? Like, I mean, it's not. It's like an outdoor cabana type thing with a stage. I'm like, pray. And then the voice said, pray. So I put my hands in the air and I prayed for peace and protection.
Mhm.
And then I could hear my grandmother's voice say, okay, now it's time to go home.
Mm.
And I left out of there. And when I left, girl, why was like 6 or 7 cops surrounding that area? So I
What?
just got in my car and I did what I was told to do. I don't know if I was called to go there to do that, but hey, I got the out of there. I got up out
Mm-mm-mm.
of there. I said that was probably my mission. But
Mm.
for the most part, other than that, my week was great. Of
Mhm.
course, I did the overtime. As I told y'all in the beginning of the check in, I am on this journey of self healing and growth and improvement.
Yes.
I, guys, am working on my teeth game because when I turn 50,
That's it. It's over.
it's over. I'm gonna be fabulous and
Over
fine.
in a good
And
way,
it
y'all.
starts with the pearlies. I'm gonna have some nice pearlies. They're gonna be nice and tight and white and cute. I'm
I
gonna
know
be
that's
the
right.
bomb at, well,
I
I told y'all at my 40th again birthday next
I
year,
know
I'm
that's
gonna
right.
be fly.
I know that's right.
And then another thing, look, y'all, the check-in t-shirt. I got on the check-in t-shirt. It
Look
came
at you.
in. Look, it says check in. See it?
That's
And then it
nice.
says, and ask yourself. So I love this shirt, right? See, look. You can see, there you go. Check in and ask yourself. Like me and Toya always stress.
Mhm.
As a cancer, we always check in and
Mhm.
ask ourselves, what is our effing problem? It could be
Yes.
something this small,
Mhm.
this big, whatever, or non existent. We always check in with ourselves. And
Girl.
that's why, and you know what? I love this shirt because it's just a friendly reminder. Bitch, did you check in? Did you check in with yourself? Did you make sure you on your grind, your dean, or doing the things that you want to do or you need to do in life? So I love it.
Right.
And also other merch. Look, from the
Fuck
topics.
your type.
Fuck your
Your
type.
type. Yes.
The
That look like a
listen.
big ass cup. A big ass mug. I'm sorry.
Yo, love. Listen, I love this thing. I've been drinking out of it.
I know that's
You
right.
know, my
I gotta
family
get
like,
mine.
ooh, where did you get that?
Mhm.
That's nice. That's
Mhm.
nice. But F your type. You could also get bye, bitch, bye, and all the rest of the little
Mhm.
topics or whatever. So, ooh, Flying Guillotine said my intuition kicked in. Hey, Nikki baby. Nikki
Always. Hey,
baby's letting
Nikki,
everybody
baby.
know.
Thanks,
Fabulous
Nikki.
moderator. Thank you, Nikki. Oh, look. So, this is my YouTube channel. I'm sure Nikki's going to put up Toya so you can copy and paste and share with your friends. If you like the merch, download the mobile app. They go
Mhm.
Toya's YouTube.
Okay.
Download the mobile app and get this merch, man. Get it, get it, get it.
Yes. I hope Nikki
And
gonna put the check-in one as well. But go ahead, P. The
yeah,
check-in YouTube, because
yep,
we want y'all to follow that. But
yeah,
get the
follow
merch,
that
y'all. There go
too.
the app. Go get that.
There go
Go
the
to the app,
app.
y'all.
Get the merch. You want the merch. Get the merch, but because I love look, and then you could be good like ladies. See, this is a regular t-shirt. It's nice fabric. So you see, I like to do the cuts in my
I was
t-shirts.
about to say, I know you, so I know you made those cuts in that shirt. Cause
Ah,
I know when they come
yes.
like that, you did. Okay,
Yes.
I was about to say that too. I'm like, I know you
Yes.
did that.
Yes, I did. Yes. Yes, I did. Okay.
Yes.
Yep. I did. I did. And so you could take your little shirt and decorate like I
I know
did.
that's right.
Tear the shirt up. Because
Yes.
sometimes it's just not enough space for the girls. So I had to
Right.
make the
Need to
girls.
breathe. They gotta
Yeah,
breathe.
they gotta breathe. But it's
I
a
get
nice,
it.
I mean, the material is great. It's
Mhm.
nice. It's awesome. So get your
Mhm.
check-in shirt. Get your look. Imagine when we go outside and I show up with my mug at these places. You
Mhm.
ain't seen a mug. And look how shiny it is, how cute it is. It's not.
Mhm.
Look, Toya. Oh my
I
God.
see. I
I
love
love
it.
it. I love it.
It look like a spray paint kind of. You know how that graffiti
Right.
looks like graffiti.
Right.
It's
Yes.
cute.
And also download the mobile app because every time we have a show, I sum up the show. I have a actual the articles on there. I sum up the show and I give y'all tips and everything about how, especially last week was such an awesome topic about looking inside yourself. It was dope. What are your
Mhm.
self expectations, girl? That was an awesome show. That article is awesome. I can't wait for it to be in the R Report magazine. Yes, the check in. We'll be advertising in the R Report magazine, y'all. And we were on the radio, Toya. Was you
We
hyped?
were. We
We
were
were
on the
on the
radio.
radio today,
Yes, we
12 to
were.
2. Yes. So we are really doing some fabulous thingy things. So if you
Mhm.
love the check-in, keep supporting, and keep showing us all the love possible. All right. So let's get into this
Uh-oh.
topic.
I guess so. I guess we gotta get
Mm.
into it. Y'all, we want y'all to put on your thinking caps, okay?
Put them
And we want y'all
on.
to be real with yourself, okay? Really think about this. Go within and think about the topic of today. Would you date yourself? And don't, we want your real honest answers of what you feel, okay? Because
Yeah, don't be
I had to
scared.
think about, I had to really think about this. But we're gonna talk about it.
Look, Fly Guillotine said, I don't think people can date themselves. Can you represent the question? No, we're not Flying Guillotine. The idea is if you were to meet yourself, in the opposite sex, or if you was outside of yourself, look at it, you was someone else and you met you, would you date you?
Knowing yourself, would you date
Date you?
yourself?
Would you date yourself? All right, Toya. So the question, would you
Mhm.
date yourself?
Mhm.
Would you?
Oh my goodness. You know what? At first when this topic was brought up, I automatically told myself, yes, I would date myself. But then I had to really think about it. No, for real. Like I had to really think about it because the reason I said that I would date myself because being the woman that I am, I'm very like sensitive to other people's feelings. I'm very attentive. I'm like, I don't stress anyone out. I don't bug my partner out. I'm not stressful to my partner. I feel like that I'm the perfect partner, honestly. But then I had to really think about it. Because I'm like, um, am I somebody that I really want to date? Like, seriously. She said, "Oh shit, no, for real." Like, I'm just reading her lips, y'all. Her thing is off, but I'm like,
Because you
because
say, "Am I really want to date myself?" I'm like, oh
would I
shit.
really want to date myself? Because I feel like I'm too understanding sometimes, and I feel like sometimes people take advantage of that. They feel like they take advantage of your, they take your kindness for weakness sometimes. And I feel that that's a problem. And sometimes I feel like, especially if you're in a relationship as well, sometimes the other partner or whoever you with, they don't want a nagging person. But if I come to you with an issue and you shutting me down, so now I'm gonna shut down, and you don't take the time to really want to come speak to me just to figure out what the issue is. And I'm not that nagging person, so I'm not gonna nag you about stuff. I'm just gonna leave it alone. But I don't understand how could people accept that. You should want to know what you should want to know. I had to check in. Like, I was like, wait a minute. I'm too sweet. I'm too kind. So I wouldn't understand why would somebody want to accept that from a person, like from me, like why? Like, I'm feeling super boring right now. Why would I want to date? Nobody want to date that. I feel like it's something I'm working on, y'all, but I feel like I'm super boring right now. And like me being in a relationship, I feel like we're boring right now. Like, so maybe I'm like, but and then again, y'all, I feel like my issue is because, like I told you earlier, I feel like it's my car situation. So I feel like once I get my car, I could be able to go out, even if it's by myself. It's something I have to work on with me and fix in myself. Because I really had to check in with myself. Like, what am I putting off to make it feel like it's okay for these actions to take place of me being boring and this, that, and third. So, yeah, at this point, I would not date myself. No, not right now. I don't feel like
Okay.
no,
Girl,
no, no.
let me read these comments. I'm gonna read these comments because I got a
Ah,
question for you. Because I'm like, what? All right. So Suge said, yes, I will give all of me to me. Go ahead. Flying
as you
Guillotine
should.
said, oh yeah, I'm dateable.
That's
Smack
fine.
said, hell no, she ain't dating herself. What? Keisha,
That's
hey
fine.
boo. Keisha said, I want a
Hey,
shirt.
Keisha. Okay, go to the website.
And Flying Guillotine said, after I learned certain lessons, I think yes. Now, Toya, I gotta I gotta come back because you wouldn't date yourself because you ain't got a car.
No, not that I don't have, not the car situation. I feel like I am like in how can I say this? I'm just in a content space. Even though I'm not content, I'm in a content space. And it's
Okay.
and I'm not liking who I am right now with being in a content space. And it has a little bit something to do with because I don't have the the means to get up and go, or I could get up and go anywhere, but if I wanted to go to New York or something, I don't want to depend on other means of transportation but my own, if that makes sense, y'all. But it kind of slowing me down right now because, y'all, if I had a car, I'd probably be gone. I ain't gonna lie to y'all. I'm not.
Oh my God. Okay. So everybody in the comments that responded, would you date yourself and tell us why? Why would you date yourself or why would you not date yourself? Okay, Toya. So do you think I would date myself? What do you think? You think I would date me? Hey y'all, do y'all think I
Um,
would date me?
I believe you would date yourself. Don't ask me why, but I feel like you may date yourself. I feel like
Listen,
you're comfortable with yourself and you're learning yourself. You will get more familiar with yourself at this point that you would date
honey,
yourself.
I would date the hell out of myself. I would
Mhm.
love to meet me. And
Mhm.
here's why. because I feel like I'm well rounded. The best part about me is I'm willing to negotiate and have conversations. I'm not the type that during a argument or something, if it's serious, I'm willing to have that conversation with you. Now, if you start getting crazy and yelling and stuff, I'm immediately like, listen, no, we can't do this. I don't want to have this conversation. I'll leave you alone, especially if I think you are incoherent and it's just all over the place and I know you can't receive a real one. I'm not doing that because I am the type that can talk, articulate myself, be
Mhm.
nice and calm, and get my point across. And I'm willing to meet you in the middle. Another thing, I'm a whole motherfucking vibe, yo. I am a vibe. I'm a vibe by myself. I be having a good time. I'm never bored, which is strange. Like my bestie, she'd be like, girl, I'm bored. I'm like, how could you ever be bored? Because I got stuff to do on top of stuff to do. I mean, I'm at my career, doing my career, and I'm still doing my own thing. So I'm never bored. I'm a vibe by myself. I'm a vibe with other people. I'm always laughing, even if I'm by myself. Um, I feel like one of the best features that I love about me, right? Oh, it sounds like I'm arrogant, conceited, because I'm talking about love about me. Okay, well, whatever. I don't care. But what I love about me is I am not codependent. I am not that one where you're with me and I constantly need you for something. Like, oh, could you? Oh my God! I just got paid. Can I have $100 every week or $20 every week? Or every week if something going on with me because I didn't handle my handle. Or oh God, could you do this for me? I'm not. I don't need all of that. It's never dire things. Now sometimes I might be cute and funny to try to get you to touch me, like, oh, my leg is hurting, could you rub my leg? Oh, my back, could you rub my back? Just to get you to touch me because I'm just being a little fresh or whatever in the moment, but really I really don't need it. Now of course I'm human, I'm in pain. Now another thing that I love about myself, um I'm not a big crier, so you'll never be with me and let's just say I'm in pain and I'm overly dramatic. Oh my God, I'm in pain. Oh! No, that's not me. That's not me. I'll be in pain. I like to quietly go to myself, and then if the pain get too excruciating, if I need your assistance, then to which I'll wait to the very. Oh, excuse me, could you do X, Y, and Z? I'm in pain, but for the most part, I'm pretty chill. I'm pretty chill. That's why I like me. I don't really need too much. I'm just not that. Flying Guillotine said, I'll give you all my money. Can I hold your He is crazy. Your credit card. He is crazy. Yeah, but I'm just like pretty cool. I'm a laid back person. That's why I love me. Another thing I love is that I'm ambitious. If you are that kind of person that's looking for an ambitious woman that's always doing something or trying to figure something out, that's me. I'm not looking for you to change my life. I don't need that. You don't have to change my life because listen, I'm changing it already myself. And I might have to look around and look in your life and see what the hell you doing. And if you ain't doing too much in your own life, I might have to leave. But that's a whole nother topic. But yeah, I love myself. I love myself. I would date me over and over and over again. I would keep coming back to me. Um,
That's it.
yeah.
Like I love myself too. I ain't gonna say I don't love myself, no, because I do love myself. But at this point right now, I just had that in my mind. Like, would I date myself right now? It was like no. But if y'all if y'all can't recall, I've been talking a lot. I've been talking about going out and actually dating myself. I tell you, I'm going to this place alone. I'm about to go start doing stuff alone. getting to getting to date myself. So I am in the process of dating myself in real life. You know what I'm saying? Not with someone else, just dating me, to find my peace, to find my joy, to find my happiness. Because I really don't look for that in somebody else to do for me. Because 9 times out of 10, you're not gonna get that. You just won't.
Right. Yeah, and you know what else? You made me think of something. I'm very resilient in hard times.
Mhm.
Hard times don't take me and throw me all over the place. I like to
No.
jump on hard times and be like, "Get up. You better pull it together, hard times, cuz we not
Exactly.
staying
Figure it
here."
out. Figure it out. I don't. I'm not the type of person during hard times I lose my shit. You know what I'm saying? Some people
Right.
they lose their shit and they cannot do nothing, and it's just like no, figure that shit out. Like figure out.
Right.
It's just a part of life. You know what I'm saying? So sometimes we
Right.
lose and sometimes we win, but it's just another lesson. Like figure it out.
Right.
So it's true.
Flying Guillotine said, "No, soon as you're in discomfort, I need to know." No, I'm just not that. I got to be in excruciating pain to be like, "Oh, I'm in pain." Otherwise, I'm just chilling. Flying Guillotine says some men straighten up after they find the right woman. Yeah, that's true. Keisha said, "I would date myself. I'll be up for the challenge." Yes, it's. I mean,
I think some people get comfortable in relationships like and not doing nothing when they find the right person. They feel, oh, I found my person, so I don't really got to do much, too much. And I don't think it should be like that all the time.
yeah,
Um,
I agree, and that's another reason why I would date myself because I'm never complacent.
right.
I always gotta have some type of adventure in my life.
Yeah. And that's where I'm at right now. Like I need adventure in my life. Uh, I don't I don't like to be complacent at all.
Well, you gotta seize the day. Carpe diem, seize the
Yes,
day.
yup. Yup.
Listen, Vonda said, "I love myself too, but hell no. I would not date myself because I want to learn something from someone different than me." That's my stale
Okay.
brain probably did not think of.
Okay. I get
Well,
it.
I mean, if that's what, but see me, like I said, because I'm always constantly learning, innovative or whatever, it'll always be something new dating myself. It'll
Mhm.
be on and popping dating
I
me.
learn new stuff all the time. It don't gotta be from someone else. You're gonna always learn new stuff if that's what you want to do. Right.
Thank you for joining us, J Murder 12.
Shane Murder 12 was
Welcome,
good.
welcome. Let us know, would you date yourself, boo, on Instagram? All right, Nikki Baby, thank you, our awesome
Thanks,
moderator.
Nikki baby.
Subscribe, comment, share, y'all. All right, so we got Maybach's Instagram. Yes, the other producer of the show to check in. I wonder if he's gonna pop in tonight. Toya, there go your link for people to follow you. Of course, feel free to follow any of us. If any one of us resonate with you, hop on
Yep.
over to our pages because we do other things
Mhm.
outside of the check-in. But yeah,
Yep.
back to our topic. Would you date yourself? Vonda said, "I don't know everything. That's why you spend a lifetime of learning.
You're never gonna know everything.
You're not. You're
And
not.
I hate
I
a
don't know
person that think they
everything.
do. You don't know everything. Shit.
You sure don't." All right, so let's venture down, because I like to play devil's advocate, right?
Okay now.
Tell me the reasons why you wouldn't date yourself. Can you check in and go inside and tell the real reasons why you wouldn't date yourself?
Are you talking to me? Oh.
Yes, and everybody in the chat. Why wouldn't you date yourself? Because you got to weigh it.
Right.
It's like a scale. Should I or should I not? And then you weigh it and then you see the cons and the pros of yourself. Can you check into yourself
Right.
and be honest? Like, why wouldn't I date me?
Right. I feel like I let too much shit go sometime. Like just let it go. Like I let it slide sometime. But I feel like the reason I let stuff slide a lot because I don't let shit bother me. So it's just like I don't like if it ain't hurting my life, like sometimes I just don't care about certain shit. Like I really don't. But I feel like I said earlier, people will take your kindness sometimes for weakness. And it's not even that. I just don't give a damn about a lot of stuff. I don't get excited too much about a lot of things, y'all. I don't know. And I don't know why is that. I don't know. Maybe Talib could tell me why. But I don't know, y'all. I don't get excited about a lot of things like how a lot of people get excited about certain shit. I don't. But what's some of yours? What do you Pete, what they said?
Smack said, I
Vonda.
am not a handyman. I don't have any handy skills.
Damn. None?
So that's why she would date herself. Ooh, I didn't
No
even
handy
mention that.
skills?
I didn't even mention that about myself. I'm like a whole little
Like,
handy woman.
okay, I could do what? I could probably change a tire. I could change I could change out a car window. I could do a bunch of shit. I know how to use a hammer and a screwdriver. Like I'm like Bob the Builder. I could do that. But everybody's not like that. So okay.
Yeah, I could paint, I could screwdriver, I could build stuff. I could do all kinds of stuff. So that's something I didn't even say about one of my pluses and minuses about myself.
I think
But
people would they'll be so surprised at the things that we can do. Like, damn, you can do that, or the knowledge that we know. Like a lot of people don't even know how smart and intelligent we can be, or y'all could be. Like they just don't know. But sometimes
Ooh,
and I think that's a problem too. I like to play dumb sometimes. I ain't even gonna lie. Like, okay, you think I don't know? Okay, I let you think you're right sometimes.
look what Talib
So
wrote.
what is that?
I
You
wouldn't
wouldn't
date
date?
myself.
Why not, to
Because
live? Why
he'd be
not?
up there analyzing himself all day.
Right. He. Why not?
Oh God, Vonda said that's that cancer shit. Do I guess the
What?
handyman stuff?
Oh, maybe. Let me tell
Oh
you,
my
I've been
God.
since I was young, since I could remember maybe 4 or 5 years old taking radios apart and putting them shits back together. Okay, maybe.
Yeah, I used to do all kinds of crazy stuff too.
Right.
Also, I'm really good with a computer too for some reason. Even though I
Yeah.
probably look like I'm a weird dizzy
I
bitch, but
leave
I
that
can do a
stuff to
bunch of
you.
stuff.
I leave the computer stuff to you. I'm more
Yeah, I
handy.
could do a lot of weird dizzy. Look, I look dizzy and crazy, but I could do a whole bunch of shit.
I love that. You just how you just look, not you per se, but you could just look ditzy and stuff, and you're not that. Like
Yup,
shit.
yup. And
That's what I'm
people
saying. I like to
perceive me
act like
that
I like,
way.
and that's why I like to act like I don't know shit. Because that's people will look at you and feel that you don't know shit. It's like, no, it's not true.
Oh my God. Okay, so Talib said, because I would like to date someone that compliments me, not that mirrors me, because in the long run, dating yourself will always lead to a competition. This is a hypothetical question to live. Would you date a person like yourself? Would you date you? Um,
Right. I don't want to date a person like myself because then like now we two boring bitches. Like I don't know. Bring some excitement or something like that. Like no, don't be on my type of level. No. Like
Now, yes, I would date myself. If I was another person meeting me, I would date me. I would date me. I would date me. We'll be a power couple, honey. We will work it out. But some of the reasons I wouldn't date me, um, let me think. Oh my God, why wouldn't I date me? What I don't like
y'all,
about
she
me?
she crazy.
Cause I love myself so much.
Exactly. So what? She don't even know why she wouldn't date herself. At this point,
Okay,
like,
okay. You know what? Maybe I wouldn't date myself because I'm too critical of me.
mm,
So if I was on the outside and I had to view me, I would be like, sis, you are too hard on yourself. Give
mm,
yourself a break.
mm.
Give yourself a break. You're not going to make millions of dollars in one day. It's a process, even though you keep trying.
No.
Take some me time. Take some me time. Another thing about me, um, I can get as much as I am joyful to be around and I like to laugh, but honey, on the other side of that is a evil something something. I could get evil when I get angry and say all kinds of craziness.
That's why I
But
don't like getting angry.
what I
Mm-mm.
will say is it takes a whole lot to get me over there.
Yeah,
And based
exactly.
on the other shows that we've had where I've admitted certain stuff and I'm remembering, another reason why I wouldn't date me, probably in my younger years, because I used to do this. I like I told y'all, I like to disappear.
Mm.
I'll be all in our relationship, loving, happy, or whatever, and then I gotta get out.
You
I gotta
ghost?
disappear for a while. Yes, I gotta disappear.
I could get that because I'm like that now. So like I'll tell somebody real quick though, but I feel like I have to warn people sometimes. Like, look, I'm about to disappear for a little bit. Don't bother me, like for real, because people start feeling some type of way. Like, I'm like, no, this is has nothing to do with you. It has something to do with me. I gotta go. Like, I done ghosted people before. Am I happy
Yeah,
about it? Like, I don't know. Depends on the
yeah.
situation.
I gotta
But
disappear. It's not that I'm ghosting you. I just need to get it some space because, and
yeah,
it's not about the other person. It's just that I need space for my brain to just be able
right,
to expand in the room.
right.
Let it expand. And if your head is in there too, I need your head is taking up space in my
It's
space. So
taking
move
up
your
too much
head.
space. Okay, move. Period. Shit, move.
Oh my god. Another reason why I probably wouldn't date me because I'm a little bit territorial over some of my things.
Mm,
And here's the thing, right? And I'm gonna tell you why it is. This is gonna sound probably a little bitchy, but I don't care. If you don't, okay, this is my motto. Don't ask me for my things if you're not willing to invest in the same things for yourself. So if you know you would never buy something, okay, so let's just say this thing right here, these glasses, and you asked me to wear them, but I know damn well that you would not invest in them yourself. Why are
mm-hmm.
you asking me for my glasses?
Right.
What is the reasoning? You're not willing to do what you need to get them. So why? But if you have stuff that's of equal value or maybe more value, then I'm willing to lend it because I know that this is what you like and you could afford to replace it
Mm-hmm.
and you're not just asking for it because you're not trying to get over. So yeah, that's one of the things. That's
Mm.
one of the things. If you're not willing, don't ask me for something of mine that you know you're not willing to invest in yourself with it.
Don't
If you're
ask
not willing
me.
to do it,
Don't don't ask me where shit came from if you ain't paid for it. I'm sorry. That's
right?
like I hate stuff like that.
Ooh,
I hate
yes,
that. Don't ask me who bought what or where I got something if you did not get it. Don't act. I can't stand that shit because now I'm gonna be snappy. Like, why are you asking
right,
me questions? Like,
right. And you know what? Another
fuck.
reason why I probably would not date myself is because I might debate with myself. Like if
Mm,
we go into like talking about history and things like that,
mm-hmm,
um and sometimes I can be a little judgmental if I feel like okay, you should know this,
mm-hmm, mm-hmm.
then I might be a little judgmental. Or why
Right.
don't you know this?
Mm-hmm.
I might be a little judgmental.
I know. I feel like sometimes people don't, like we said, people don't know everything. So that I don't expect for people to know everything. Like I feel if somebody has a question and they ask it, they obviously genuinely don't know what it is. So that doesn't bother
No.
me. It
Some
doesn't bother
things you
me.
should know. To me, some things is just
You should
okay,
know
they
it.
said this in school. Where were you when they said
Not
this about
listening.
5,000 times in school?
Lord knows shit.
Where were you?
Like tell
Did
me
you
shit
go?
5 times.
Let me read some of these comments. Keisha said, I think relationships, good ones, are work. I'm a reflection of my partner, so I definitely get what I need. Cool. Vonda said, "Good luck at Peachy and T Brands with finding someone just like you." I'm not saying I want somebody just like me. I said I would date
She
me.
would date herself, right?
Keisha said, "I wouldn't date myself because I tend to be a little clingy sometimes, indecisive, and unbothered as fuck, and people feel I'm nonchalant." Yes, Keisha, me too.
I'm a little clingy as well, and I feel like if I'm being clingy and you're not clingy, I'm gonna be upset.
No,
I'm
I'm
gonna be annoyed with
nonchalant.
you. I'm being annoyed with you I feel like if I'm giving that energy to put it out there to be clingy and show you, because it's hard for me to even show certain emotions. But if I'm giving these emotions and you not reciprocating that, I'm gonna be annoyed. I'm sorry.
No, I am
I will.
nonchalant as hell.
Mhm.
Sometimes my partners or whatever be like, "Do you even like me?" Of course I
No.
like you.
Mhm.
If I didn't, I wouldn't be here. I would
Right.
be somewhere else on a
Right.
enchanted island by myself because I enjoy my own company.
Yeah. I definitely enjoy my own company. I could be with myself all day, every day. I don't mind.
Right,
I don't mind
right,
being alone at all.
right. But on the flip side, I can't admit this why somebody may not like me because I could be nonchalant, but you
Mhm.
better not be nonchalant because now I'm
And this is what
questioning
I'm
you.
saying. And this is what I'm saying. Like, if I, you gotta show me something, show you gotta like you if you ain't showing me something, I don't think you're interested now. Like, so you must don't like me, shit. So you might as well just go.
Just
Like, just go.
go away. All right,
Just go.
y'all. Why wouldn't y'all date yourselves? I know why I would date me.
Look, she was talking about she know why
Uh,
she would date her. We said, why wouldn't you?
I know why I wouldn't, and I know why I would. And the
Right,
woods is stronger than the wouldn'ts.
right.
All right, so we already an hour in. Toya,
Yes.
should we go through our what the F moment for the week? Like what
Yeah,
the F?
yeah, because this is some crazy shit. Please. And he's he's back. He has made it back on our platform yet another week, y'all. So let's go with it. Shit, because he bugging.
He
Go
is
ahead, P.
bugging. He's back. Woo! Let me play this man.
I don't know how old y'all are, but I'm everybody in your family, your daddy, everybody. If they dead, I'm them in they mode. You bitches, y'all is hoes anyway.
Hey, what's good? The internet is on fire right now. And this one right here got the rap and hip hop multiverse in shambles. This got real personal, real fast. We got to talk about Ray J going off on Cameron and Mace after they sat down with Sean and somehow ended up bringing up his sister Brandy into the conversation. And let me tell you, Ray J was not having it. If you didn't see this last night, Cameron and Mace had Sean on their platform, chopping it up, talking about old story, industry history, all that. But then things took a turn. They started talking about the dating history involving Brandy, basically bringing up how Shine and Mace were both involved with her back in the day.
Set off.
Yeah.
What happened with Brandy and everything?
Man.
Let's just do it. Listen, let's do it. We dealing with Brandy.
Okay, let me switch my glass.
You know what happened?
Baby going.
There was you was dating Brandy at one time, or y'all was just how'd it go?
I was special, you know. He came in and wanted to be special. So, so I had to let him be special.
I mean, no lies told.
Yeah,
He was coming out of high school on the champion.
Right.
But so I was so excited because this is my dream.
I don't want to play
Right.
too much
I'm
of
talking about
this.
Brandy,
Right.
poor
But
kid.
But
listen, I've seen some of that before. Like, I didn't know about the Ray J part. I did not know till you told me about it. But I seen partial of that interview. I don't think they said
honey,
anything bad about Brandy. They May said he was dealing with Brandy, and Sean wanted to deal with Brandy. They ain't say nothing bad about her. Ray J just wants something to say. Ray J,
listen,
sit down.
y'all. I can't play all of what he said. I just had to play that little bit. But honey, y'all gotta go on YouTube and look at it because he went in. He said Cameron
For
looked like
what?
he half off of a stroke and he would F them in the ass and all. I was like, oh,
What?
whoa, whoa,
Whoa,
whoa. Like
Nelly.
ever since he said that gauge C, he got the gauge C, and what the F is wrong with being LGBTQI, which I don't have no problem, you know, but he just been going in. So, Ray J, if you are watching, bro, please pull it together. I know that you are, and he's supposed to be dying from some type of
He
heart
has a heart
thing.
problem. Yeah.
Yeah, pull it
He said,
together
I'm
because
going
you
out with a
all over.
bang.
Yes, he is
Okay.
going in. He is going all the way in.
No reason. It wasn't
But
even that serious.
honey, yeah, that was the what the F moment for those of y'all that's going to be listening on the radio next Sunday between 12 to 2, in the mix radio, in which Toya and I, we have our own segment. We just played the Ray J sound bite from another content creator, and honey, we couldn't play it all. Y'all need to go online and look because he went all the way in. And I would play Hassan Campbell's version of it because he have the music and the sound
Oh, no.
effects, but I was like, no, I'm not gonna do that because I don't need no copyright. So I don't need no. But y'all check it out. That was our what the F moment. We gotta pray for Ray J. We need probably like a couple minutes, a moment of silence for Ray J. And I don't even
Oh,
think Ray
Lord.
J at
It
this
wasn't even
point
that
would date
serious.
himself. You think that
I
Ray
don't
J
think
would date
so.
himself?
No, no. And if
No.
he say, yeah, he's a liar, like he not looking within himself. He just looking at what he got. No, you got to look within yourself and see if you somebody that you would date. Like, no, can you offer something? Like, it's not even about offering something. Would I want to, first of all, I tell myself a lot, like, if I'm trying to be up here, like, and I'm not there yet, I can't want to date somebody that's up here and I'm not even close to being up there. Like, I would not. That don't make sense to me.
Howard said they shouldn't have did that. Why talk about Brandy like that? I would never disrespect my past, and I'm riding for my sister for life. I know that's right.
They ain't disrespect anything because they
Ray
talked
J.
about it. It's their story. It's
Listen,
their story.
and why Nikki said Ray J is a clout chaser.
That's all he is, Nikki. That's it.
Listen,
Because you
Ray
can't
J
get mad at somebody
said
because it's their story.
he said keep my sister name out your mouth. How about that?
How about
How
that?
about that?
He said, meet him outside.
Or I'm pulling out the Jimmy and I'm getting some from you. How about that?
Oh my gosh.
Ray J. Don't date
Sit
yourself,
down.
boo. And while Nikki said, can't believe it, word he says he made his family content for attention. That might be true, but it was definitely a moment. Like you gotta listen to it because I was on the floor. I was like, oh no, Ray J done lost his damn mind.
He always losing his damn mind. Ray J.
Now, if you have a what the F moment, and please, if you're listening on the radio, well, please submit your what the F moment. Send us a video. If you driving and you see something crazy, just record it and let us hear your voice so we can upload it on the check-in. Not only will it play on our live stream, but it will be also on our broadcast on the radio. So send your what the F moment to Piers at peachent.com. That's Pierce, PEIRRCE at peachent.com. Send us your what the F moment because girl, it be so much stuff going on. If you see an alien in your backyard, record it and send it to us so we can react off of that and be like, what the
Aliens are real.
what?
That's
What
another
the
story.
Howard said, I saw the video. They were laughing before they started the conversation, and Brandy posted on IG saying she never messed with Sean.
That's what I'm saying. They never said she messed with Sean. They just said Sean liked her and he wanted to be special. But Mace was a special one. We knew that.
And why Nikki said he didn't want to be in his sister Brandy's shadow, and he made himself the biggest bozo out here because of that. He is irrelevant. Oh, oh.
Boop.
Well, it's a no, Ray J. I'm sure you wouldn't date yourself. Because I
Mm-mm.
know damn sure I wouldn't date you.
Uh-uh.
I
Mm-mm.
wouldn't date you at all.
Nope.
All right. So I am still in love with life.
Oh, I was.
And if you
How is it
have been
going?
following me,
How's that going?
it's going good. Life is good. Life is
Mhm.
good, and we are making it work. We are
Mhm.
making it work. So, shout out to life, you know,
Mhm.
and also follow me and Toya because we have, especially if you're a cancer, we have our little cancer memes that we be putting up,
Mhm.
and life is on there. And one of our cancer memes has been popping, girl. It's been popping. People been sharing it and talking about it. I'm like, God damn, what is so good about this cancer meme? Like, what is so fly about it? Why are they following? And why Nikki said his claim to fame is Kim Kardashian. Oh yeah, that's sex.
Oh, that tape. Uh huh. Yeah.
Ray J be wilding.
He do
He
be
be
wildin'.
bugging. He's bugging. He's
He always
definitely
bugging.
bugging. But yeah, yeah, this one, let me see if I can pull it up before we get back into everything. But yeah, let me show you this meme, y'all, and why y'all gotta follow us, right? So Toya and I always doing something, right? As cancers, we are always doing, like I said, we always self-reflect and everything. So let me show y'all our most popular meme. Everybody looking at.
I'm done.
Real cancer facts. We need mad alone time.
Mhm.
Y'all ninjas, because y'all ninjas are annoying. Toy, is that for
Annoying.
real? Y'all ninjas are
Yes, they annoying.
annoying. And y'all see life, poor little life, just sitting there like, what?
What I do?
Look at life. Toya said,
What
is
I
life
do?
annoying? I said, nah, life's good. Everyone else is annoying. And listen to
Mhm.
this music. I think everybody like it because of the music. I don't even know what the hell
We
TikTok
don't
just
own no
added that
rights,
on there.
y'all. We
We
don't
don't
own no
own
rights
no
to this music.
rights. Oh, it ain't playing anyway. I got it on mute. So look at
Oh,
some of the comments, y'all. For real, people gets on my nerves all the
for real.
time. Real annoying. Look, the cancer's just coming on out of the
I
building.
love that.
So yeah,
Cancers unite. What was that thing you see that? Cancer, bad bitch
no, that was
activate.
Leo.
I
That was
was,
Leo.
what was
Bad
that?
bitch activate.
Activate.
Yeah, that was from what episode was that?
I forgot
Stop
which kid it
assuming
was.
ish. It was from
Oh,
Stop Assuming Ish, and we broke down the signs. And Leo said, "Bad bitch
activate.
activate."
But it's gonna be cancers activate.
And why Nikki say they lose us and they are lost. They found out the hard way. Fucking with us. Yeah, because we the best. That's why we'll date
Oh yeah, Nikki,
ourselves.
she's a cancer too. Yes, yes, yes.
Yes, Cancers
Yes, cancer gang,
unite.
cancer gang, gang, gang.
Gang gang. The rest of y'all might want to be honorary cancers or whatever, whatever. All right. So, would you date yourself? I'm gonna drop the link in the comment section, and y'all just come on up and tell us why, or would you, or anything you want to share about yourself. Like, why would you date yourself? Would you not? And just as a reminder, y'all, if you coming up, just know that this will be broadcasted on the radio next Sunday at 12,
Mhm.
between 12 and 2. So you get to hear your lovely voices. Nikki says she's 7'7". All right, girl.
Yes,
Lucky luck.
yes, July cancer.
Yes, yes. All right. So I'm putting in the link. I put the link in the chat if you want to come up and pop your ish about why you would date your fabulous self. I know I am just stuck on me, yo. I will date me with the wig, without a wig, with one toe, no toes. I'm in it for the long haul. I would date me.
Yeah, but y'all though, I do think I would date. Parts of me would date myself, and sometimes parts of me won't, because I'm always looking within myself, like we always speak about, and I don't always think I'm right all the time, you know. So, and I can admit that I'm wrong, you know, because I don't know everything, y'all. I don't. So when I feel like it's some things that are not right with me, I know I have to work on it and change it if that's what I want to do. But I feel like I feel like I'm a great person, a great individual, and I am very dateable. I'm very dateable.
Now you
So
confusing me. So
no,
you
but
gonna date yourself or not?
sometime I will and sometime I won't. It's what I'm saying.
But you gotta
Like
be with yourself through the good times and the bad times.
in the bad times, right? That is
So you would dump
honestly
yourself
true.
during the bad times.
No, not necessarily dump myself during the bad times. I just don't understand how somebody could date a person like me sometimes. But I'm not perfect, but 9 times out of 10 I feel like I'm one of the best people that I'm dateable. That's all I'm gonna say. You on mute, girl. You on
Claim
mute?
yourself.
I'm
Claim
Yes,
yourself.
that's right.
Claim yourself. We are
I'm a
not
great person.
perfect.
I'm not perfect, but I'm not perfect, y'all. But I am a great person. I'm a great individual.
Yes. I
And I
listen,
love
like I
myself. I
told you.
do love myself.
Thank you.
I do.
Thank you, because dating yourself, I mean, with this topic, just asking the question, would you date yourself? Well, you
Hmm.
weighing the negative and the positive.
Yeah.
Ultimately,
Yeah.
that's what we are. We are
I take it for the
imperfect
good and the bad.
beings.
I take it for the good and the
Yes,
bad, y'all.
take yourself for the good and
Honestly,
bad.
I do. And I'm grateful for the bad. I'm grateful for both sides, because I feel like it's all a learned lesson, y'all. For real.
Right, right. And I know I love me.
Yeah.
Date me. I would date me.
Yeah.
Good, bad, indifferent. I
Yeah.
know what my flaws are, and I still would be with me because I know, the good outweighs the bad.
Right, yeah, and I've dated many people before, and I have never got broken up with. I don't know, so I'm like I ain't that bad, and I feel like people that when I do date people, like for real, I feel like people see a future in me, to be with them, because I feel like I am a great person, but some things about
But you was
myself.
gonna throw you to the curb.
No, I wouldn't necessarily throw me to the curb, but like I said, it's sometimes I feel like why, you know what I'm saying? Because sometimes I don't understand why, like why, what is it about me? But I know I'm a great person, and I love myself. And
All right.
it takes a lot for some people to say that, but you got to be able to look at yourself and say that and be real with yourself.
Right. Be real with yourself. Now, I could give you instances where I wouldn't date. Okay, let's talk about personality traits that if you did have them, where you wouldn't date yourself. Like I know for me, if I was selfish, I couldn't date myself.
Oh
If
yeah,
I was a narcissist, I couldn't date myself. I probably couldn't
yeah.
even live with myself, first of all.
Mhm.
Um, if I wasn't ambitious, I couldn't date myself.
Mhm.
It would drive me crazy.
Right.
You know, damn, I'm trying to
Yeah, I
think of
couldn't. I
other
couldn't. I
things.
couldn't. Selfishness, like whether it's with food or just being selfish, like in general, I can't deal with a selfish person. Ain't nothing more that I don't like than going out with somebody and they. I'm not saying like a friend or something, but like somebody I'm dating or something, and they don't like share their food. Y'all, that's a pet peeve. I'm like, why you don't want to share with me? Shit. So I don't like like we together. You're sharing. I'm sorry, but because I want to share with you. You know what I'm saying? I feel like we should. Something we should
No,
share.
we gotta
But
agree to share. Don't just stick your hands in my food.
no, I would never. I would never. You know what I'm saying? I would
No,
never.
keep
I
the
would
little
never do
things
that.
over there. You gotta
I
ask
would
me.
never do that. I definitely would. I definitely ask. But yeah, I feel like
Yeah,
we dating and stuff like that. We share with each other. We trying to get to know each other. We should. That's something that should happen. But yeah, I
right.
could be wrong.
If you're not
I
willing
mean, if
to
I'm wrong,
compromise,
yes, you gotta compromise. Like
you gotta.
you
If I
have to
had that trait,
compromise.
no.
No, I need that. I need you to be able to compromise with me because I could do that. You know what I'm saying? Because I know all the time my person not gonna like the things that I do.
Right.
But still engage in that because you know I like it, vice versa. You know what I mean?
Right. Right. I agree. Girl, if I had that trait where I couldn't actually have a conversation while I'm yelling, I
Mm,
couldn't date myself. If I had
mm-mm,
that kind of a trait, it wouldn't work out.
mm-mm. I can't.
Mm-mm.
No, I don't want to be. I don't want to. I don't want to be in something like that, like you said, where I got to be yelling and be aggressive. I don't like the aggression. Like I don't like stuff like that. Don't be aggressive with me, and I don't want to be aggressive with you. But if you are aggressive with me, then I will be with you. And then that's something I gotta evaluate. Like, is it something I want to continue to deal with? And 9 times out of 10, I'm not, because I don't like that feeling.
Right. Right. Yeah, I agree. I agree. I don't know. Hey, you guys in the chat, y'all real quiet.
Hey,
If
you
you had,
guys.
yeah, if you had certain what qualities about you could tell us two things. Qualities about yourself that will make you date yourself, or people that's just coming in, or things if you had qualities, certain qualities that you had that you wouldn't like to date yourself. Put that in the chat because, honey, my younger self, the way I used to be, all selfish and narcissistic, and
Mm,
I would not have date myself in the freaking maybe the 90s. I was a bit
mm-mm,
much in the 90s. I wouldn't date myself.
mm-hmm.
No, number one, I wouldn't have been my own type because I'm too light. But yeah, I wouldn't. Back then, I wouldn't have date myself.
Right. I feel like when I was younger, that's even though I still feel like now that I would date myself now, but I had to really think about some things. But I felt like back in the day, like I was a perfect person to date. You know what I mean? I'm very understanding to my partner. Like I could talk to my partner, but I can't be with somebody, but like I can't talk to them and have a conversation with them. Especially now being grown ups, we grown as people. We should be able to communicate. But
Okay, so let's level this up because you know how we love astro signs, right?
hmm
If you was a certain astrological sign, would you date yourself? So, what
yes.
astrological sign would you not date? Would you date a Cancer?
I don't know because it's weird. I feel like c- I'm a straight female, y'all. So I feel like male cancers are very selfish. So I don't know. I don't know if I would date a male cancer. I feel like they're selfish, and that's one thing I don't like.
You know what? Let's start from the top. January. Would you date
Oh,
a
Capricorns.
Capricorn?
No, I would not date a Capricorn. I could be friends with a Capricorn, but not dating a
Okay,
Capricorn.
so if you was a Capricorn, you wouldn't date yourself.
No. I don't
Okay.
know. I don't know about me being a Capricorn, but I wouldn't date a Cap. I don't know. I don't know.
Okay.
I have family members and that I'm really close with that are Capricorns. So I'm good with Capricorns, but as far as dating, I have never dated a Capricorn before. So I really don't know about that.
Okay. What about Aquarius? Would you date an Aquarius?
I don't
I
know.
wouldn't date. I don't know if I would date a Capricorn because I never dated a Capricorn.
Right. I
But
don't
the ones that I know, like my family members, me and them get into arguments. So maybe not.
right.
um, but would you date an Aquarius? For me, it's a no.
No, I have my best friends are Aquarius. I could be friends with Aquarius, but not dating. I don't think so. I never
Okay.
dated Aquarius. I'm gonna tell you, I've not dated many people. Well,
Okay.
like long time relationships. So I have dated. Well, actually, October. No, what's October?
October
Oh,
is Libra and Scorpio.
Li- it was Libra. Wait,
You, you wouldn't date a Libra.
Libra. No, it was Scorpio. So I've dated a Scorpio, uh, Virgo, Leo. That's all I can remember, y'all. And wait a minute, there was another one. Don't get me to lie, but I have not dated many people, but So I don't know about all the other signs of dating. So I
Okay.
don't really know.
So
Yes.
what sign would you if you were this sign,
And Gemini, I've dated Geminis.
if you were okay, so what sign would you not date if you were that sign?
Um, mm,
I would not
I'm
date a
not. I don't care about
Sagittarius.
Virgos.
I would not date a
I don't
Sagittarius
care about
ever in life
Virgos.
again.
I don't
Oh,
care
okay.
about Virgos.
Okay. I would never date a
Yeah.
Sagittarius. But
Even
if
though,
I could be another sign, Toya, the two
but
signs that I really like, that I've
what?
had the best
You like
enjoyable
Virgos?
experiences with,
Who? What?
Leos and Libras.
Leos and Libras? Okay, so
The
okay.
ones that everybody say be lying all the time. I like the line click, I guess. But the Leos and the Libras I've had most enjoyable
Mm.
experiences with.
Hmm, I ain't gonna front like Virgo. I Virgo gave me a hard time, but I had good time with good times with Virgos. And Gemini, I had good times with Geminis too. Um, Leo's a little bit like this. I don't know. I don't know too much. I don't know,
Look, Smack
but
said I would never date another Leo. I would not date a Taurus,
a
and
Taurus.
Scorpio has to go. I would
I
never
know. I
date
don't know
another
nothing about no Scorpios.
Scorpio. Hell no.
I feel like they would be. They. I don't know nothing about no Scorpios, y'all.
All
That's
right.
my. Look at my moon sign, but
Yeah.
I would not date. I don't know about those people.
Smack says she would date a Cancer Leo.
A Cancer Leo. Okay. Okay.
All
I
right, so
see.
so I found something on the internet, right?
Mhm.
And
What you
Tia
find?
and Tamara and them from The View was talking about dating yourself. Would you date yourself? Let's play the clip and see what they say because
Tia
I
and
just
Tamara.
find well, not Tia Tamara, the one that's on The View. I
Oh,
don't
I was
know
about to
which
say they
one it
both
is.
was on there. Okay, I think that's Tia. Go ahead.
All right, let's see. Would you date yourself? Oh my goodness. Would you date yourself? Why is this such a hard
That's funny.
topic?
It's hard to look within.
When you're on a date, right?
Right.
But what if the only person you had to impress was yourself? A user on Reddit recently divided the internet when they asked readers if they'd hypothetically date themselves. And while some users were mad excited about the prospect of dating someone who had their exact personality, others didn't think that way. They thought others think that they were their own type. So ladies, if you asked yourself out, would you say yes?
Well, I'm not into chicks, so I wouldn't ask myself out.
Let's say if you were a guy version of if you were a guy.
Oh, if I was a guy.
Would you want to
I
date
thought you
yourself?
meant if I was me, would I ask me?
Would you? If you were a guy.
Let me think about it. Come back to me.
Okay.
Really?
I
Think about it.
would say yeah.
I know you would.
I'm a
Katie.
bomb date, man. I'm a good time. I'm a good listener. I can always add insight to any conversation. I'm fun. I can get lit. I'm good in front of your parents. I'm great at cultures. I'm the best at ordering. Yo, I really should start dating myself. I'm good.
What would your first date be?
I think always a dinner is always good because then you see how people are in public and you see how they are with the help and with the service.
How they treat people.
Yes, and then I think a really good rant, like don't tell them, but just take them dancing or like somewhere where an activity has to take place, like walking in a park or dancing, bowling, like something like on
An
the fly.
active situation.
Yes, and most of all, a place where you can hear each other. Don't go to a
Yeah.
club, you know? What about you, Tam?
I think I'd date myself. I think I'm fun.
Yes.
And
Why?
I'm a good
Sell it to
person.
me. Sell it to me. Why?
Oh, gee,
Why?
Well, I'm a good person, you know? Why are you guys laughing?
Y'all are so
This is the thing. I think I am like the girl next door that could be hot and sexy. You know? You can switch it up. You know how you see the meme, like, get a girl that can do both? That's me.
Yes.
I can cook, right?
Yes.
I can have a good time, too.
Yo, Tam is one of my
I
favorite
know how to
turn-up
fall
parties.
back, right? But keep it, like, you know, classy at the same time.
You can pray for them and party with them at the same time.
Look at God.
What you think, Toya? Look,
I
see,
love that
look.
because look, you know what? They made me think about more things, that about myself because you know what? I could get along with anybody. Even we could go out and you know what? People would gravitate. We could have conversations with anybody. You know what I'm saying? And we even no matter how people will walk into a space and they looking so good and they so stuck up. That is not us at all. We will walk into a establishment or any area still looking good, but not up at all. And I think people get confused with that. They don't understand that. like we could have conversations and have a good time. And I feel like with me too, like I think it was Jeannie said I get along with anybody that I date, y'all. I get along with their parents. Their parents love me for some reason. I'm just like, what the heck? P beg to differ. But for me, I get along. They always love me. All everybody that I've dated and I met their family, mamas love me.
No,
Like they
listen,
love me.
mamas don't love me. That I can't
They
agree with
love
that.
me.
Mamas think if I had to ask somebody, mama, would they date me? They would probably say no. Number
Mm,
one, because most of the moms be looking at me like I'm coming for their man. And all I'm
nah,
doing is coming for your son. I just want your son or your daughter or whatever the fuck,
nah.
whoever my part. I want them. I don't want you.
Mamas want me to be with their sons.
Yeah,
They
I
want
don't
me to
want
be with
your
their
man.
sons.
I don't want your
And I'm
man.
just like,
So
what? Okay.
yeah, a lot
Mamas
of
love me.
you, yeah, they don't like me or they think I'm, and the ones with a man think I'm coming for their man and I don't want them. But one thing that I love is what she said. I could be classy and then I could be
Yes.
sassy. And honey, that
Yes.
is me. I could be
Yes.
good in a space, a office space. I could pitch a
I
good
fit in pretty
business.
much anywhere. Yes.
Yeah, I could do all that
Mhm.
entrepreneurial and pull up for you, or I could
Yep.
show up in that bedroom sassy than the
Right. And y'all, I'm the
so.
one that we could go out and have a good time, and I will also pray for y'all. I pray with y'all and everything like
Yeah,
that. So that's
no.
me, y'all. Peace and no, but that's me, y'all, because I be in my spirit sometimes. But
Listen,
that's me for sure.
yeah,
I feel. And you know
you said
what?
you're gonna
She
pray
like
for him.
I could pray for you. Yes,
So if you was
because
dating
I wish
yourself,
the
you would
best for
pray for
people.
yourself. So you that type.
I always, yeah, always.
Okay. See, I'm a
Because I
little
always want to
different.
be in a good spirit, but that's how sometimes I get into my good spirits. Other besides like the meditation and all that stuff. That's one of
Oh,
the things.
okay. See me, I'm a little
So
bit proactive. I'm not gonna
yeah,
sit there and pray for you. I probably talk to the universe and the spirits, and I'm gonna pop that sage around
right,
here. So
right.
that's why I would date myself when that sage come out.
Mhm.
So
Yep.
yes, yes. Hey, Smack.
Hey, Smack.
Hey,
What's
I
going
don't know
on?
what happened there. My apologies. I just want to say, I don't, I just wanted to comment because I really been thinking on like, would I really date myself? I don't think I would. I like to be challenged. I like to learn new things. And if I'm dating myself, I'm not going to exert myself to learn something new, you know what I mean, at my age, because I mean I do learn some things, but like I said, I'm not a handy person. I've changed the tire, but I ain't paint no damn walls, and I ain't doing no plumbing. I'm gonna call the plumber. A lot of people call it like being bougie and they be trying to explain to you how to fix things, but that's just not me. I don't want to mess up more, but when it comes to putting things together or computers, building a computer, I can do that, but the
Mhm.
stuff that come with like if I'm going to hurt myself or
Mhm.
something major like plumbing, who I don't want to pull the wrong plumbing pipe tool or whatever and to be shit everywhere. I just think of different things. Which I'm sorry. I know we're not supposed to cuss. I'm sorry. I forgot your rules.
You're
But
fine.
it's just me. You know what I mean? Certain things. I wouldn't want to date me. I would want someone like Talib said that's gonna complement what I'm lacking.
Mhm.
What I'm saying? And so we can build together. You may have a better idea than what I'm thinking about of a business idea or a marketing idea. You may have something to add into it. From dating myself, you're going to keep hearing the same things. And I wouldn't date myself and I wouldn't date another Leo because, we're just set in our ways and I don't need to be with someone else who's set in their way.
Yes, that's
We get challenged.
Oh
We
shit.
definitely set in our way, and it takes us a little bit before we'll be like, okay, let me ease up, and I just think we'll be beating each other up all the time, to be
Tell us
I'm sorry, it's
some positive
annoying.
reasons. Say positive reasons. What are some
honest.
positive reasons why you would date yourself?
So positive
Right.
reasons that I would date myself because I like to think things out before just jumping in and doing something, especially if it's like a big investment on something. I am a person who likes to save. I don't go out and buy every new Apple product or every new whatever that hits. It has to make business sense why I'm spending my money for it. That's just who I am. I don't go to the grocery store because toilet paper is on sale at 7.99 and go and buy 10, 10, 12 packs because it's on sale and be a hoarder. That's just not me. I get what I need to make it through the month. But there are people who will do that. I'm not like that. I like to save money because you never know what's going to happen.
Mm.
And I also like
Okay.
to, get an account, and that's something else. I got some investments I didn't know I had. I just found out I had, forgot I had done them when I was younger, right? But I like to put money into an account that I don't have a credit card to, and just let it build off the interest. And like now, I have money just going into a savings account that I really would have to pay $15 to transfer the money into my main account. You see what I'm
So,
saying? So I'm a
so
I'm a saver, and everybody don't think like that. I think about, like my car is down right now. Even though they said it's covered under extended warranty, I still got to be prepared. But I have a nest egg that I can go to in case I have to either buy a new car, or two, if I have to go and fix whatever they said they're not going to fix.
so you like that you know how to manage your your funds or budget.
Yeah. And I
Good.
think that's
Okay.
a great asset to any relationship. You have
It
some people who
is.
like to spend their whole
Spend.
paycheck. I'm not
Yeah,
like that.
I
I
get it.
try not to live paycheck to paycheck, and I'll go without some time. I put myself on a budget.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Alrighty.
So that's another thing, I think I'm a pretty cool person. I'll go in anywhere. I feel like I'm a protector, you know what I'm saying? Go somewhere and it ain't right. I got us. Let's get out of here. I'm very observant. I watch everything around me. Um, I don't know where that come from. I just think that most Leos are like that. We're very protective. So if something
Mhm.
doesn't feel right, the energy wise, I'm not gonna say, hey, it don't feel right in here. Hey, let's go do this. Or I may sit a different way in case, you're not ready to go, and maybe try to shield from what I see. And,
Okay.
just a protector.
All right. Thanks, Mac.
You're
Thank you,
welcome.
Smack. All right. Anybody else want to come up on the panel? Talib, we ready for you. We
Come on,
almost at that
Talib.
2 hour.
Mhm. Yes.
Anybody coming up to tell us, would you date yourself? Tell us about yourself or what might happen. Like I said, I'm still, no matter all the perspectives we heard here tonight, all the reasoning, yes, I still would date me if I was to
Mhm.
run into me. And
Yeah.
I think I would have a good experience.
Mhm.
And I still think I would learn fresh new things because, again, that's just always in me already. I'm
Mhm.
always seeking information and knowledge. And you don't necessarily have to be with someone and get knowledge. You can get knowledge from friendships and stuff like that because I
Yeah.
cultivate friendships, I cultivate business connections. So, all right. So, link is in the chat. Talib, you coming up?
Yeah.
Yeah. So,
So you said
this
what
is
sign? You said what sign you wouldn't date
I wouldn't
again?
date a Sagittarius. If I was a Sagittarius, I wouldn't
Mhm.
date me. I don't like Sagittarius. I'm not going to say all Sagittarians because
Right.
they all, I
Right.
don't know everyone in the world.
Mhm.
But I had a terrible experience with a Sagittarius, Sagittarian mother and child. And
What?
I just didn't see some of the positives in it.
Okay.
But there are some positive, I guess. Let me try to think of
Yeah,
one.
it's some positives in everyone. It
Well,
gotta be.
they taught
It
me,
should
yeah,
be.
they taught me to self-preserve. I
Mhm.
learned that aspect. But too much self-preservation could disturb a relationship.
Yeah.
Hey,
Miss
Talib.
Talib. Hey.
Hello, how you guys doing?
We
We're doing
good. What's going
great.
on?
Oh, nothing. I was out here. I had some work to do out here today, so it's a beautiful day out here in Vegas, though. Weather's
That's great.
amazing.
Oh,
Yeah,
That's good.
yeah. So I'm down here at this venue where I'm gonna be putting together this little show. But I got some, that's what I'm up to. I'll show you. I'm out
Hey,
oh,
here.
look
go
at you. I
ahead.
know
Look
that's
at
right.
you.
We love to
Huh?
see you. You
Oh,
love to
right.
see your face. Come on here.
Stop it. You making me blush. Stop.
I
Anyway,
love that hat. You look nice. You look so
thank you.
dapper.
Thank you. Thank you
You're
so much. I
welcome.
appreciate that. I was loving y'all topic. That's very interesting. Y'all had a,
Okay.
it seemed like it a lot of people was moved by it. So that's a great thing. I'm not
So
dating
what's your
myself though.
thoughts?
You can just
No?
be assured of that. That's called mutual destruction.
Oh man.
No, not well. The reason I say that is because is that necessarily the counter to me? Just because the things I like about myself or engage with about myself, do I necessarily want that in another person?
Mhm.
I've learned to start to look at my own qualities of being and who I am, analyze who I am, right? And say, okay, what are the type of qualities in a partner that I would like that complements who I am? Because if I
Mhm.
get somebody that's too much like me or just too much like you, there's going to be that competing factor, right? There's that thing
Mhm.
that you're not realizing, that push that you have that you haven't ran up against. That if you was you would infallibly run up against. You see what I'm saying? So me personally, I wouldn't want to date myself, but I do appreciate why this thought experiment was important because it made people analyze what they believe they bring to the table.
Mhm. Yes.
And if you don't really take the time to look at what you think you're bringing or how you look at what you bring to the table, because that's a lot of where the distorted thinking lies at
Mhm.
within that believing you're doing certain things for a person and they're not expressing it back. For example, right, I usually categorize, it's not mine, it's Dr. Kappa's PhD. You can look up Dr. Kappa's, and he created the suggestibility testing. And so some people are on what I would call an emotional spectrum. Not that they're emotional, it just means that they take in information more inferentially. So some people who take information inferentially, when you look at where their four core traits, the things that matter the most to them, you'll find that relationships aren't up there. What's up there is security, right? And
Mhm.
finances. So these are the type of people that may not hug you a lot, engage with you a lot, but you know what they'll do? They'll pay the bills. They'll make sure your things are running,
Mhm.
right? They'll do these things, and then they'll go, well, that's their show of love. But on the other hand, you have people that are physical people, and these people show love in a more physical way because they interact with the world. They have a higher ego sensation, which means their body is involved in the experience, right? So what they're thinking and feeling is being transmitted through the body at the same time,
Mhm.
right? And these are people, when they get in relationships, you know what they stop doing? They stop dressing up. They stop showing out. Why? Because they like, I love you. I'm here with you.
Right.
I'm supportive. I do these things. And so if they with a person that's an emo or emotional and they're physical, the emotionals get upset. Why? Because you don't think they don't think that's loving. That's where the argument comes. Oh, I do all these things don't mean nothing to me. That is what
Mhm.
belittling, right? So we don't understand how people actually take information in and how they come into the understandings that they do, and that's where the disconnect comes in, right? The physical people, once they feel like love is a physical thing. I love you. I'm here with you. You ask me to do something, I do it. I jump. You know what I mean? I touch you.
Mhm.
What does it matter? I don't care if you dress up. I love you for who you are. But the emos, no, bro, we got to look a certain way. I don't think that's love at all. I don't even think you love yourself.
Mhm. Right.
Right? So a lot of times, I'm gonna tell you, everybody date their mother. That's just the fact. Let me get it out the way right now for you. Make no mistake, it's not a man woman thing. Everybody date their mother because your mother is your primary caregiver. She's the first
Mhm.
one that what held you, that touched you, that gave you that emotional security. Right now, how you take on relationships is going to be based on the interaction or the secondary, your father, your uncle, whoever the secondary parent was. You see what I'm saying? And what you did as a child, what you watched was how that father or that secondary parent interacted with the primary. You know how they be trying to tell you that girls who don't respect men and they all spoiled, they usually say, "Oh, that's that her father did that to her,"
Mhm.
right? Not true. What happened? What you're looking at was her watching what her mother did to her father and what the father tolerated from the mother,
Mm.
which
Mm.
shaped what kind of person, you see what I'm saying, and kind of nature of relationship we was going to get into. We all go out here and date our mother.
That's crazy. So you trying to say that because like I just expressed that every person that I've dated, they mother love me. And what they probably seen their mother in me and they mother even seen a little bit of their selves in me. What?
There you go. There you go. And vice versa. You saw a little bit of your mother and their mother. You saw a little bit of your family connection and dynamic from your father's side and how that interaction went down with your mother. That's all there transmitted in that relationship. And maybe one day when you get the opportunity and just recap from that place, you'll start seeing connections to where that actually transpired at in your relationships.
Hmm.
Because we don't, and we don't. Here's the funny thing, right? When you think about a past relationship, you think about it like this: oh, I remember what happened, right?
Hmm.
But that's not what your mind does. Nothing in your head is in one place. You don't have a filing cabinet in your head that's, oh, memory of so and so. Memories are scattered all through the mind, and when you begin to think about it, the mind reconstructs it,
Hmm.
but it's lost data over time. So what does it have to do? It has to fill in gaps. And that's why the longer time goes by and the longer we keep telling stories, the further the story comes from what really drifts away from what really happened.
Hmm.
Because we don't see the world in files. We see them, our brain makes everything a narrative or a story. So if you don't step out of a narrative, a story that you've constructed yourself from what you think has happened, you'll continue to repeat the cycle that leads to that behavior.
Hmm.
Because there's something you caught up on that you don't realize that comes from something that happened a while back, right? And this has been a coping mechanism. That cycle keeps you in safety because the bad relationship falls back to you going back alone, sitting in your home by yourself, sitting in your
Hmm.
home, sitting in your home by yourself. That's exactly what happens every single time.
Hmm. Hmm.
Look
Think we
like
lost
to
them.
live froze.
Think we lost them for a second.
Am I back?
Yeah,
Yep, you're back.
I could hear you. You
Oh,
still
good.
froze?
I'm sorry.
Okay. Very
I'm
quick
sorry. Is
echo.
that better? I'm glitchy.
Yeah. Hmm. You're better.
Okay, thank you. But that's why a lot of that goes down that way because we're reliving a past trauma through our relationships and we can't see it because we say things like this: I'm gonna never be my mother.
Right.
I never do things the way that so and so did it. Right. And now we get this illusion that if I don't, as long as I don't do exactly what I remember them doing to me, then I'm not doing it,
Right.
which frees you up to do it in all other kind of ways you're not even paying attention to. Right.
Right.
So I think this was a wonderful thought experiment because sitting down, asking yourself that question, would I date myself, is going to make you ask yourself, am I even a likable person?
Right.
Right. Or,
Right. Right.
you know, like, have I even opened myself up to the possibility, or is this just a story I've been telling myself to keep myself out of a relationship?
Mhm. Mhm.
And that's why I think that this is a very powerful, and when you said about being too nice, then you should go look into that, because there's no such thing as too nice, right? If you're too much of something, it's something, right?
Hmm.
Which you have to go back and
No,
ask.
and you know what? I'll tell you.
Or
I've
maybe I
done
should ask you
therapy
to
before.
explain that. No, I'm
Okay,
not
so
talking
I've
about therapy.
no, but I'm saying I've done therapy before, and when you go to therapy, you talk about things and that you're going through in present and things in the past, because you got to pay attention that things in your past is what's affecting you in the present, and some stuff that you accepted in the past is the reason why you're still accepting it now, not realizing it all the time, because I'm sure in the past I've accepted a lot of things and I had to ignore it and just look over it, and not realizing I brought that into that I'm still dealing with that right now. That's why a lot of things don't bother me. So when I said, so what did I say? I could tell if you said, I said that look, my brain just rose. But what you
You
just said,
said you
so
you said you was too nice.
too nice. So it's not necessarily too nice. I just don't pay a lot of things any attention, or I don't let a lot of things bother me, and I just let it go. So, and I don't know. So I don't know. So I don't know what that means. And now that you say, like, what is really being too nice? What does that mean?
But
You
just see
know?
by asking yourself the question what it did. You think there's a certainty there because you tell it in a story. But if the story
Mm-hmm.
is never questioned, you never go beyond the story.
Right. Mm-hmm.
You see what I'm saying? I know
Mm-hmm.
why I was too nice. I can't speak for you. I don't really
Mm-hmm.
agree with regular therapy. It doesn't lead to any real conclusion. They don't do the
It
best two
didn't.
forms of cognitive therapy. They ask you a bunch of questions and they just sit there and listen. Then they ask you to journal and they never offer an actual tangible solution.
Like all the
So,
things I could tell you, everything we talk about, it was things I already knew about myself. So it's like it didn't really help, but
no,
it made me realize some things. You know what I mean? So, but I
but
understand.
there's things you can do, right? Like there's cognitive drills you could do that would actually change all of that, right? Because just the way you think about it, listen, the quality of your life will never be better than the quality of your questions. I'm going to repeat that. The quality of your life will never be better than the quality of your questions.
Hmm.
Sometimes we're not asking the right questions.
Mhm.
So we have to learn how to even ask the proper questions so we can address ourselves properly to make
Mhm.
us really get past this behavior, which is just a reconditioning of a set of responses that you now respond to whenever you're in that type of situation. And that's called a
Mhm.
behavior,
Mhm.
right?
Mhm.
And that comes from what? The experience. You had an experience, you responded to it, the mind got the message and the brain got the message that this was the response. Now it gets stored. It doesn't matter what you do with if you consciously without really knowing how to do it, it's not going to change that. It's not going to stop it from happening because the mind's got
Mhm.
it. It doesn't need like your heart, your conscious involvement is not going to change what your heart is doing right now.
Right.
You see what I'm saying? And there's
Mhm.
parts of our subconscious mind that's on autopilot. So when
Mhm.
you consciously telling yourself something, it don't mean nothing to the mind. It's not going to get the message. So therapy don't give you that because how will they make money? If I take you to the point where the problem
Right.
is the issue, you show you we work together, I get that problem, you see it's no longer a problem no more. You feel good, change the state, change the behavior. Now you don't need to come see me for the next 10 years.
Mhm. Right.
Why?
Mm.
Right? So once
Now that I'm
again,
thinking about that, you say like, why do I feel that I'm too nice? So probably I say that I'm nice because I'm not bitchy. But sometimes I want to be bitchy. I think I should just. Sometimes I want to be bitchy,
Right,
but I
but
feel
now
like
you're giving a definition of nice, not too nice.
right, right. Well, yeah.
Right? When I was too nice, it was from embedded childhood trauma of
Mhm.
feeling like I had to be seen and accepted. And without
Right.
this, you see what I'm saying? And which meant I did certain things. I was goofy. I made myself
Mhm.
into a spectacle. You know what I mean?
Mhm.
Anything to just get the attention, because if I wasn't doing that, I wasn't really getting attention.
Right. And it's
Right?
like
And
also when you have like when you was a kid and even you have toys, your parents say share with these person, be nice. You was forced to do these certain things. So it's like, oh, if I don't share with a person, then they won't like me or I I won't be accepted or something like that. Just I don't know. It's just weird. Or even when you like for me, I remember when I was in my marriage, I would be told that you don't show people on the outside what's going on in the inside, what's going on behind closed doors. No, so you gotta put on a face, this fake face. I think sometimes it just sticks. You're just like fuck it. I'm just gonna
because it didn't
do.
happen once, it didn't happen in one setting. Right?
Hmm.
This was over the course of time. Right?
Right.
How many thousands of times did you repeat that? Do you even know? Can you even count it?
No.
You see what I'm saying? The body's been conditioned, the mind's been conditioned, it's been set to a
Hmm.
homeostasis because you had to survive. It doesn't get the point that, oh, that's over. We don't have to do that no more.
Right.
And like I said, people be dating their mother. I dated my mother. I must have dated my mother like 3 times. I can't even lie to y'all. You know what I'm saying? Like it was good and horrible. You know what I
Right.
mean?
Right. Right.
But in the end, I began to really understand. That's why I'm like, yeah, you know what? It's not just about being solo and like, oh, I just need to be by myself. It's really about healing right now. It's like not
Hmm.
about what somebody could give me, but realistically, what can I bring to a
What can I get
relationship?
myself? Right.
What am I really bringing? Why am I so? And then analyzing, why do you feel you need a relationship?
Right.
Right? Have you done all the other things you are you going to get in this relationship and now go, well, I still got all these other things. It's not just about this relationship.
Hmm.
I got a question. Is dating your mother still dating yourself because you're a reflection of your mother?
Well, you'll be surprised to know that a lot of us just grew up to be our parents with
So you was
a real
around.
disdain for never wanting to be them, but we actually just became them in our own version.
So you dating yourself?
There you go. You dating yourself already
So
if it's
that's
a
crazy.
negative.
That's crazy that you said that because like my mom, she's super calm and like chill and cool, and I'm that same way as well. So that's crazy.
And it's not about men and women. They always try to make it seem like men do this way. No, your upbringing, we got came from two different types of upbringing on a basic level. You either grew up with parents that told you what to do and you had to do it,
Hmm.
or you grew up with parents where there was wiggle room.
Mm.
Go do your homework right now. Oh, please, I want to go with my friends. You're ruining my life. All right, 15 more minutes.
Right, right. Been
You
15
know what I'm saying,
minutes.
right? What did this
I have
person
wiggle
grow
room.
up thinking? How do they take information in the world? How do they behave when they're feeling negative or skeptical
Hmm.
versus a person that's literal? When their parents said get up and go do the work, they got up and had to go do the work. It won't no wiggle room. It's belt room.
Mm. He said belt room. Okay.
You know what I'm talking about.
Hmm.
I'm not playing with you. You know,
Yep. Yep. I ain't gonna say it again.
I ain't gonna say it again, but then they say it again. It's like
Right.
what? Right. So now you see, Rich, I'm talking about the parent that was like, get up and do that now. You was like, oh, you just got up.
All right.
Even your
Right.
friends looked at you like, oh, shoot, your mom. Yo, bro, I don't mess around. I got to do what I should. I got to do what she told me.
Right.
Those the kids that when they got to hang out with the bad kids, well, guess what? They didn't go to jail. They ended up going to college,
Hmm. Oh
right? So
right.
it's not about men and women. It's about how we've been taught to take in information, how we
Right.
how we've been taught to perceive our situation. That's the only thing that matter, and that happens in men and women. That's why you can't say there's no statistics that says more women are narcissistic than men. There's no number for that,
Mhm.
right? Those traits are found in men and women,
In both.
right? Now, the reason people cheat, this is based on those suggestibilities. A physical person cheats because they don't feel, because they're usually dating an emotional, and an emotional doesn't like to have sex very often, and a physical wants to have sex damn near 7 days a week,
Hmm.
right? And they can't get none, and they pushing them away. And what do they end up doing? They go out and find another physical person because physicals are high. They don't go find another emo. They find a physical because they want to feel something. A emo a cheat because they want to figure out if this relationship is real or not. Because they want to go feel something to see why they don't feel something with you.
Wow.
You laugh. You're like, oh, that just yo, like all of I could go. I could go through a whole line. That's all of it.
Wow.
When you
That's
then you'll be like,
crazy.
oh, okay. You can start predicting people just by the way they start speaking to you. Then you'll know if you want to deal with that or not. You can go, oh, they one of those emos. They, I don't want to deal with that, right? Or they are high physical. This one want to be touching you all the time. He ain't going to do nothing once you get they fall in love. They gonna become complacent. You can start to take these things before you get too far, and you don't have to listen to what they say. I'm not wrong. I'm 100% right. I'll put money on it, and you will not end up dating somebody you have a problem with. I guarantee that. When you start realizing and how people take if you don't like people who don't speak directly, just notice how they talk. Are they telling you something directly? Do they go around a big circle to explain it? If they do, get away. Because you know that's going to get worse and they're never going to be direct.
Shoot. All right now, cause
Yeah, they want to teach us how we interact with each other because they want to make money off a whole industry of therapy and psychoanalysis that's never been proven to work. You can go look
Yep.
that up. That's why they leave the hypnotherapy out. They try to ban it, try to make it completely illegal, but they couldn't because it works. It helps people. They actually change. They don't spend 7 years working on one. And you
Mm-mm.
can't make
Are y'all
money in their
getting all
mind
of
in a
this?
cure. They no money in a cure.
ain't no money in the cure. They want to
Yeah.
keep you sick.
Think of all these
Okay.
bad life coaches out here making money off of relationships and they're in failed, terrible relationships, screaming and hollering when they be like, after right after they get off the phone with you about, listen, you got to take it easy. This is what you're going to do, okay? Then they hang up. What's your problem?
I wonder what they date themselves. Shit, they got some crazy lives.
If they listen, half of them are like I told you. If you're in a terrible relationship, you didn't pick a proper mate. You picked somebody who had too many attributes that was resemble you.
Mm, wow.
Oh well. Well
Those
look,
OB
we
I
at the
had.
Smack said talk heavy, talk heavy. So
I know that's
basically,
right.
we got 5 minutes in. So you gonna wrap it up to Lib and then we gonna end the show?
Yeah.
What's your
So
advice?
I'm gonna just say this, right? If you want to know more about your sexuality, go look up ENP suggestibility relationships. Look up Dr. Kappas, Kappas, PhD, right? Do a little bit of homework about how you're thinking about things. Stop looking for people to reinforce what you're thinking and start looking for something that's challenging it,
Mm,
right? Go back and you want to analyze it just like this. How many of your relationships did you start? Or was the other person responsible for starting it? And how did you leave that relationship? And who broke up with who? When you sit down and write down that information, watch what you find out. But don't show it to you if you're with somebody. Don't show it to them. No good can come from it. But don't include any one night stands or any flybys. Okay, no relationships. You know what a relationship
Right.
is. Or, you know what I mean?
Right.
And just write down that and know and ask yourself those questions. Right? Who started this relationship? Right?
Who
How
started
did
it?
people don't usually talk about that a lot? Think about that. Who started the relationship? And you know what I mean when I say that.
Does it matter who started the relationship?
When you write, look at the pattern, it will. What one will not matter. We're not looking for one. We're isolating our pattern.
Mm.
See, when you see your own pattern, that's when it click.
Mm.
So I'll leave it at that. Next time, if you give me some time, I'll do some meditational stuff, some hypnosis type stuff for everybody. I'll make you feel better, give you a quick will boost, and just show you how this actually works when somebody's actually working with your mind to make actual changes with it.
All
All
right.
right.
Yep.
Thanks,
Go to
Talib.
live. Go to live.
You ladies are the best. Y'all always come up with the best topics. I love y'all. Y'all incredible. Y'all hit it out the park. I just want to say that, and I thank you every time y'all give me to say anything because you didn't have to, and I don't pay you to do it. So I thank you, and I really love what y'all have to say. You help me in a way because sometimes people get turned off by how I speak. So having
Mhm.
your understanding of how you're able to communicate with people and reach them at where they at is a beautiful thing because then I could come in and maybe help take them to another level on top of that. So it's like tag team wrestling over here.
Mhm. Thanks, Talib.
Thank you to live.
Thank you guys.
Y'all though, y'all, this is really real life stuff that we be talking about that we're going through, because we don't just come on here and just be talking. We really be checking in with ourselves. Like my comments, stuff that I be talking about, it shit is real. The stuff he be talking about is real. What Talib is talking about is our real life experiences. Like we've been through this stuff. We're going through these things. And sometimes it's a struggle and sometimes for some people it's not. But Lord, y'all, but we appreciate y'all as well for tuning in and giving us your opinions. We just love talking to
Yeah.
y'all because this was a good topic. It was a lot of
Now,
reflecting.
yeah, it is, and I felt like it was a therapy session for you, Toya. But look, y'all. Again, I always say this: the check-in is never about us. It's always about you checking in with yourself and
Mhm.
whatever you take away from this entire broadcast. Now, I got some stats from the radio show. Do you want to hear them, Toya, before we close
Go
out?
ahead,
Oh
go
my
ahead, go
God.
ahead.
Oh my
Let's be
God.
crazy,
Okay.
y'all.
So, for a 2-hour show, for our first show up and running, we had 141 consistent listeners throughout the whole show.
That's cool.
The whole two
Well, we
hours.
thank y'all. We thank y'all.
um, and they were already resident people.
Okay.
Resident people. Now listen to this. Now this is gonna make you laugh, right? The people are from foreign countries.
Okay. Yeah.
So we have US, we have Brazil,
Mhm.
Portugal, and France.
Mhm.
So we
That
reaching. I'm
doesn't
sorry, I'm too
surprise
close
me,
to the
but
mic.
that's great.
But
That's
I
great.
mean, we coming out gunning. So
I
we
know that's
obviously
right.
got something to say. I'm
Yes.
really hyped. But
Yes.
let's end this with what did you learn tonight, Toya? Then I'll end it with and then I'll tell what I learned and then we can close out. What did you learn?
You know what? Sometimes I struggle with what I want to discuss. But then I have to think about it because I feel like sometimes It's people that view us that are going through the same things that we are talking about, what we are discussing, you know. So like I just basically tonight I've just basically learned to not doubt myself. You know what I'm saying? Because in the beginning I wasn't, but like I told y'all, sometimes I'm in and out with my feelings, but these are my feelings. You know, and I'm not ashamed to talk about it at all the time, but it's just I be confused some well, I just don't know how much I should share with y'all, but uh it was a great show. That's all I'm gonna say. It was a good show.
Ah, I learned from Talib, which I thought was lovely. And what I thought already, I love that he associated our dating patterns with our
Oh
parents.
yeah, yeah, yeah.
And
Mhm.
then in the end, as he was speaking, it just dawned on me, if you're dating your parents, you're actually dating yourself because you're a reflection of your
Mhm.
parents.
Right, right.
So when people were in here saying they wouldn't date themselves,
Mhm.
technically you are.
But our parents used to say, "You are a reflection of me when you could step out this house."
Yeah,
Always
so
to
you're
tell you that.
dating so technically you're dating yourself.
Right. That was an eye
It-
opener. Like I never thought of it that way, honestly. So that was something that was definitely an eye opener. Mhm.
yeah, so when people say, "Oh, I could never date me" or whatever, well, you're dating
Nah.
yourself.
I could
And
I
when
I could date myself, y'all. So out of the conversation that we had, if you said no or yes, did your mind change at the end of this? Like once you really thought about it, you know, like I would definitely date myself. I would, because I think I'm a great person. I'm
well,
fun
you
to be
already are.
around. Yes, I'm dating myself.
Yeah, we
Woo.
all date ourselves,
We all dating
some form
ourselves,
of
y'all.
ourselves.
Some form of ourselves. For real, for real. For real, for real.
All right, so let's close it out.
Love it.
Thank y'all for joining us. Please
Thank
download the
y'all.
mobile app, get the merch. Let me put the QR code up there. We don't ask for donations, but like I said, downloading the mobile app gets us where we need to go.
Hmm.
um, it costs money to do this. This is free therapy you're getting.
Okay.
Your free psychotherapy. So at least get the merch and check in with us and send your photos so we can share. Um
Yeah.
Also follow our YouTube channel. I think I have the QR code for that too. No, that's mine. Follow our YouTube channel, which is at Check In
Check in
Brands.
brands.
Go on
Yep.
YouTube, hit the search button, hit at Check In Brands. If you want to follow me at Peach ENT Brands and Toya is at Auntie
At
Toya
Auntie Toya
Brands.
brands.
Yeah, whoever
Auntie
resonates with you.
Toya and all my social medias as well, y'all.
Right.
Y'all go to TikTok, Facebook,
All of it.
Insta, YouTube, Auntie Toya or Auntie Toya brands. You could probably find me too. Yes.
Nikki said I would too. I'm the ultimate best friend. Nikki would date herself.
That's good, Nikki.
Vonda said, thanks at Auntie Toy for being transparent with your story is helping those tuning in. We thank you for
Thanks,
your
Mac.
transparency. Yeah, transparency
Thank
is
you.
always the way, it's the way to healing.
Yeah.
It's a way to change. Um, yeah, also, please download In the Mix Radio. If you love this episode and want to hear it, go there. We'll be streaming it on In the Mix between 12 and 2 next Sunday. You'll get to hear this episode, hear all the great comments. You get to hear why me and Toya would and wouldn't date ourselves. You get to hear why Ray J is going crazy. We talked about a little bit of everything
You
tonight,
can
and
just
then you
hear our
heard
sexy voices, you know.
yes, and then you heard to
So
live just sum it up for you all, just bring it all home.
yes.
For all of y'all don't want to date yourself, you date yourself anyway. You're dating your mom, yourself. It's all the same. It's all the same
Right.
frequency and energy. Toya, did
Hmm.
you have anything to say before we just close out?
No, I don't have nothing much to say. I just again thank y'all all for tuning in and watching us. We really appreciate y'all coming on and sharing your thoughts, your comments, and just showing us some love and rocking with us. For all the new people that came on and for all the people who's returning, we just thank y'all.
Yep. All right. Well, with that said, we'll see y'all next Sunday. Good
Later, y'all.
night. Bye.